The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
And the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. Friday morning, it is the 12th day of March. And Bob, how you doing this morning? Now I got you, cut your mic on. Go ahead.
I said, doing good, loving this weather.
Loving this weather? Yeah. It is gorgeous, isn't it?
Can't wait for tomorrow.
You playing golf tomorrow?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yes, sir.
80 degrees in shorts. It'll be fun.
So you plan on playing about midday?
We can tee off at 12:30.
12:30 you'll tee off. Yeah, shorts will be good at that time.
Yeah. Do want to pass this along? Chrissy Carter texted in. She was here a week or two ago. Talk about the purity ball on St. Simon's.
Purity ball.
And that she wants to let everybody know that is a sold-out event.
Good.
Unfortunately, there's no walk-in admission at the door, so if you don't have a ticket, you're out of luck. But good to see it sold out. Again, that event taking place tomorrow down on Jekyll Island at the Convention Center. So just want to pass that information along. That is a sold-out event tomorrow down on Jekyll Island.
Okay.
And unfortunately, state they can't take in any walk-in admission at the door. So good congrats on having this sold-out event tomorrow night.
Well, way to go, Chrissy. Get it all sold out. That purity ball is going to be held on Jekyll. She's been on the Butch and Bob shows 2 or 3 times to talk about it, and I'm sure they're all going to have a good time down there. And so, way to go, Chrissy.
And finally got the tennis scores in. Austin Brown won his singles match against Ware 6-2, 6-love. Connor Swanson won 6-2, 6-2. Ted Mockler won 6-love, 6-love. And the doubles teams won. Kush Patel, Shug Frazier, 6-love, 6-1. Trey Knight and Corey Best won 6-4, 6-1. The girls lost 0-5 yesterday against Ware County. So those matches against Ware County yesterday here at home. So appreciate getting the scores in. Get those kids' names and recognition for the tennis teams.
Okay. Well, sounds good. We appreciate them texting that in. Remember, if you have any questions or comments here at Big Dog Country Radio, you can always text those in when we're live here on the air at 912-427-3711, 912-427-3711. And Bob, Wild Adventures Park, very popular park here in South Georgia. It was kind of a limited schedule last year because of COVID, but this year they're going to be opening up in the next week or so, and the gates will be opening up and all kinds of new stuff. Their concert series will begin this summer. They'll have other activities going on the weekend under the pavilion, and we've got Adam, who's in charge of all kinds of stuff there, including marketing for Wild Adventures. He's going to be zooming in this morning at 8:30 and talk about the new stuff going on at Wild Adventures Park. And right after we get through talking with Adam at 8:30, we're going to give away a certificate for 4 free passes to Wild Adventures Park that anybody can use anytime this year. Now, they've got some great stuff coming up, and I look forward to talking to Adam in just a little bit, in about 20 minutes, to find out what's going on at Wild Adventures Park this year. Always a good, fun place to go. And speaking of events, it's good to promote events, Bob. Last year no events. Nothing hardly, But the Wayne County Young Farmers Truck and Tractor Pull will be next weekend, March 19th and 20th. Out there at the JC Fairgrounds. And next week, we're going to be giving away free tickets to the Wayne County Young Farmers Truck and Tractor Pull that people can use either Friday night or Saturday night. So get ready to win those next week by listening to 105.5 FM. Always fun to go out there and watch those big old trucks and tractors pull that big old heavy weight through the dirt there. Lots of noise, lots of power. Tim, the two-man Taylor, would be going nuts out there. There's just so much power out there pulling those. So it's good to promote events. The Dogwood Festival is returning this year, and it'll be held out there at the JC Fairgrounds once again. And so it's returning this year. And coming up on, let me get the dates right here now. I was talking with Calvin Anderson yesterday, the pastor at Unity Church of God. We at Unity Church of God co-put on the community-wide Easter egg hunt every year. We're planning it last year, and then suddenly, boom, COVID hit, and see we were not able to have the Easter egg hunt last year, the community-wide Easter egg hunt hosted by Unity Church of God, and put on by Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM. But we're going to do a drive-through Easter egg hunt this year, Bob, where folks on March 27th, that Saturday, the weekend before Easter. So that Saturday, March 27th, from 10 a.m. until 12 noon, folks will be able to bring their kids and drive through Unity Church of God, and they're going to be handed bags with all kinds of stuff in it, Bob. We're talking about plastic eggs with candy inside, certificates for prizes, money, you name it. It's going to be in there. Matter of fact, they're going to get all kinds of stuff. They're just not going to be able to run around and pick it up, but all they got to do is just drive up, and the friendly folks there at Unity Church of God and Big Dog Country Radio will hand them bags with all kinds of great stuff in it. Free, absolutely free, absolutely free. So we'll be doing that on March 27th. So go ahead and write it down. The community-wide Easter egg hunt, drive-through Easter egg hunt this year, and hosted by Big Dog Country, WIFO 105.5 FM, and Unity Church of God. And it'll be held there on the grounds of Unity Church of God on Sunset Boulevard on March 27th. That's Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And we're going to have Pastor Calvin Anderson in here this next week, and then the week after to talk about the details of what him and his staff are doing there to make this a great Easter egg hunt, which will actually be an Easter egg drive-through.
Very good. Is he going to bring his son in to sing again?
I don't know. I don't know if he'll bring his son to sing again or not, but he'll be in, I think, this coming Friday and then the following Thursday. So we'll have Pastor Calvin Anderson. You know, last year was going to be our golden anniversary of the Easter egg hunt, Bob. 50 years last year. But we weren't able to have it. I mean, we had all kinds of stuff planned for the 50th anniversary of our Easter egg hunt. It started way back in 1971, and last year was going to be our golden anniversary. I don't know if we should call this our golden anniversary because it's a drive-through. It's not a regular hunt, but it's still 50 years. This will be our golden 50th anniversary of putting on a community-wide Easter egg hunt for the kids here in Jessup and Wayne County. I mean, WLOP and WIFO started this Easter egg hunt back in 1971 and has continued it every single year since then for 50 years, except for last year. COVID-19 just put a big old halt on that. I mean, we had it planned. We'd been planning for 2 months with the church, and then just had to pull the plug. But we'll do a drive-through this year, so get ready, parents out there, to drive your kids through on March 27th. That's Saturday morning. That's the weekend before Easter. The weekend is the following Easter. Easter weekend is April 3rd and 4th, but we're going to do this the weekend before on March 27th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. You'll just be able to drive through and pick up bags of all kinds of stuff the kids will get, and they'll take home and enjoy the candy and the prizes and the fun and the money and everything else. So that's what's going to go on. It's good to promote events, Bob. I mean, geez, it's been a while. So, promote community events, Didn't have a Dogwood Festival last year. Didn't have the 4th of July fireworks in Scriven. No Odom Day. No Arch Fest. Didn't have the pumpkin patch and all the farm activities out there at Popple Farms. Didn't have any of that this past year, and it's like we're going to be able to have that this year.
No rodeo. Once they're going to have the rodeo this year.
Well, that's in October, so I imagine they will. Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably will. That'll be way in October. Things should be really back to normal then. And since things are not completely back to normal right now, that's the reason why we're doing an Easter egg hunt drive-through instead of an Easter egg hunt this year. But still giving those kids the opportunity to get all kinds of free stuff. Candy and prizes and money and just you name it. We'll have it there inside those bags that we'll give to the kids as they drive through. So Ed wants to know, does Bob still use a bucket to hunt eggs?
I don't know. They don't let me hunt. I'm too old.
That's right. We're too old. We put it on. Yeah, we put it on. Yeah. And then we let the kids.
I used to put it out, and I used to eat the candy while I put it out.
You used to eat the candy as you put it out. So you ate some of the.
Right.
Yeah. So you threw out a little bit, you ate a little bit. You threw out a little bit, and you ate a little bit, huh?
Exactly. I mean, got to get it while it's getting good.
Got to get it while it's there, huh, Bob? But we're going to have a great Easter egg hunt, even though it's going to be a drive-through on March 27th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and it'll be held on the grounds of Unity Church of God. I'm looking forward to it. Make it nice and easy. Just drive right up. And see, we're used to drive-throughs right now. We talked about this last year of doing a drive-through Easter egg hunt, but we just didn't know what was appropriate because COVID was just starting. You know, we didn't know, you know. We weren't even wearing masks last year in March. You know, they didn't start that until later on. And we were just told to wash our hands and have the 6 feet distance and that kind of stuff. Masks weren't even talked about wearing for the first 3 months of COVID. And so because of the fact that we just didn't really know what was going on, we decided not to have the drive-through last year. We decided definitely not to have the Easter egg hunt, but then we talked about the drive-through and we said, well, we just don't know what's appropriate right now. It's all new last March. But this year we know that there have been tons of drive-throughs this past year with all kinds of stuff. So that's the reason why we decided to do a drive-through Easter egg hunt this year on March 27th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on the grounds of Unity Church of God. And I'm positive next year on Easter we'll have the regular hunt. So this is our golden anniversary, Bob, of the Easter egg hunt. 50 years that WLOP and WIFO-FM have been putting on the Easter egg hunt. And we've been doing it with Unity Church of God, probably with them hosting and doing a lot of the legwork there. I don't know, the last 15 years? Something like that.
So you're going to give out a gold egg with $50,000 in? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, Monopoly money.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, right, Bob. Right, Bob. Uh-huh. We'd have cars lined up for miles.
You're like Willy Wonka, the golden ticket.
Yes, sir. That big old golden egg. You get that golden egg? No, I don't think so, Bob. But it is going to be special. Kids will enjoy what they'll receive in their bags. Let's just put it that way. Okay, they'll have a good old time, get all kinds of good stuff, and just be able to drive through. We'll hand them the bag, and they'll be able to move on. That's coming up on March 27th. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. Remember, if you have any questions or comments here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, since we don't have a guest this morning, you can do it at 912-427-3711, or you can text in anytime, even if we got guests, because we get questions all the time from folks when we have guests. 912-427-3711. You can text in, and it'll pop up there on the screen.
Frustrating into the Georgia basketball game last night.
Yeah.
Georgia's going to the line, chance to tie, and some fool has a lane violation.
A lane violation.
Takes away the free throws. So instead of being a tie, they can only get within one. So not a good ending for the Georgia basketball season. So it was kind of frustrating to watch last night. They made a nice comeback, had a nice 10-0 run to get within 2. Then they had the ball going to the line, chance to tie, but some guy has a lane violation, which is just unheard of.
What is a lane violation?
He stepped in the lane.
He stepped in the lane while the free throw was going?
Right,
Yeah.
So,
just a little too quick on the feet, huh?
Just no sense. You're getting 2 shots. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I know.
Get your head in the game.
What were you thinking?
Sad.
Yeah, very sad. And the TPC's going on down there in Ponte Vedra.
Yeah, it was fun to watch that yesterday. Sergio off to a great start, 7 under.
7 under, Sergio
Kevin
is.
Noll put 8 in the water. Had a meltdown.
Apparently.
I was sitting there going, it's not that hard. Just close your eyes and swing. 8 in the water. He said, I'm out. See ya.
Yeah. Somebody wants to know about the cash can. But we still had the cash can twice last year like we normally do. We just didn't have it in May. We had it in July, I think, June, July, and also in December. So, yeah, the cash can will return this May. Yeah, cash can promotion will return this May. We were able to have it twice last year. Luckily, the cash can promotion is an outside thing where people can socially distance. And so we were able to have it in the midsummer and then had it in December as normal. This year, it'll be as normal in May and in December. People love that cash can promotion to win that $1,055. Go out there and try to find that can hidden out there on public property somewhere in Wayne County. So, but yeah, we'll do that again in May this year. Somebody wanted to know about that. People already want to know where they can win that $1,055. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. $1,055 is $1,055, Bob. So do you think Sergio's going to continue on with his winning ways all weekend long, or is that just a one-day flash in the pan and somebody else is going to win it by Sunday at closing?
Yeah, I think somebody else win it by Sunday, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, they're going to have a beautiful weekend. Yeah. Just a gorgeous weekend down there to play.
Good day yesterday. Looks like they had a decent crowd, too. Not sure how many people they're letting in to watch it, but
yeah,
looks like they're letting some people in. Didn't see a massive crowd, but I saw a bunch of people sitting on the hill watching it. So it's good to have people there watching it. It's beautiful, beautiful place to watch a golf tournament. It's a nice course.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Masters will be coming up soon. So they'll have limited ticket sales for that. I know coming up, I believe it's next weekend. They're having one of the two NASCAR races in Atlanta. They're in Hampton, Georgia, and they're sold out on that in terms of the number of tickets they were selling, the number of tickets for the stands, and the number of campers that are able to get into the infield. So the NASCAR race in Atlanta next weekend is sold out.
NFL free agency begins Wednesday afternoon, so that'll be fun to watch all the players flip-flop teams. So be a frenzy of activity. Mm-hmm. Be interesting to see how the Jaguars spend all that money they got. So
okay,
it'll be fun to watch next week. NFL free agency kicks in Wednesday afternoon.
Okay. Hey, Ed still wants to know other stuff here. He says, what about the good old auction on the air? We hadn't done auction on the air in years. I don't know if we'll return to that or not. I'm definitely not going to do it during the COVID time periods. The stuff would have to be gone because we got people coming in and out of the station big time to pick up their certificates on that. So we may or may not do that sometime this year, perhaps maybe next year when things really get back to normal. Well, Bob, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end up early this morning so I can get news started to get ready to do the Zoom meeting or Zoom with Adam at Wild Adventures. Anything else? No, don't go anywhere yet. I'm just going to see if there's any final words of wisdom. You know I asked you that question at the end of the Butch and Bob Show. Okay. Any final words of wisdom before you head off to breakfast? I know your stomach's saying, feed me, feed me, feed me. But anything else? Just
looking forward to seeing two good games in Appleton County. We'll have the varsity game for you. We're going to head over there to watch the JV game.
So Wayne County taking on Appleton County in varsity baseball action at 7 o'clock, right? In Baxley.
And I'm trying to line up an interview with the new head football coach at Appleton County, former Wayne County coach Jordan Mullis. I've texted him, called him, and said anybody in Baxley, how about telling him we'd love to have him on the air, talk about his new position in Appleton County.
Okay. Well, why aren't they returning I don't understand why people don't return calls. I really don't. I mean, if he called you, you'd return his call. That's
right.
I
think he's trying
a little common courtesy there, folks.
He's trying to avoid me for some reason. But
why is he trying to avoid you? I don't know why anybody would want to avoid you.
He doesn't want to answer the question that he knows I'm going to ask.
Why did you go to Appleton County?
No. No. He's got another one of our coaches going over there. So.
Well, yeah.
Thievery in the night. So
thievery in the that's just offering. He didn't make him. He didn't twist his arm. He didn't hold a knife. He just offered, and it's just one of those things, Bob.
Yes.
It's just one of those things.
I hate to see this one go, but
well, that's just what happens.
That's
but
what life is. But
you just
I just like to interview and talk about.
At least return a phone call or text message or something like that. You don't ignore people. That's just
it's rude.
Not good.
It's rude.
Yeah. When he knows you. It's not like you're a stranger. I mean, you've known him for years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm an ally. I'm not an enemy.
Yeah.
I just want to do a friendly interview.
Geez. Lord have mercy.
Line it up. So if you see him in Baxley today, tell him I'll be there at 7 o'clock during the broadcast.
The head football team. He's the athletic director too?
Yeah, AD head football.
So he should be at the ball game now.
We'll have a headset right there.
You'll see him.
Yeah, tell him to come on over.
Okay. All right, Bob. All right. World famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by O'Quinn and Associates, Country Financial, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, First Southern Bank, and Murphy Builder Supply.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.